My greedy siblings fought over Grandma's will for months, claiming I manipulated her, until the lawyer read the part where she left them each exactly $1. The accusation started the day after her funeral. My brother called me a snake. My sister said I'd brainwashed an elderly woman. They hired attorneys and threatened to contest everything, convinced I'd somehow tricked our 93-year-old grandmother into leaving me her house. What they didn't know was that I'd spent every weekend with her for 5 years, while they were too busy with their own lives to visit. She was losing her mind, my brother insisted during one particularly nasty family meeting. There's no way she would have left you everything unless you manipulated her. My sister nodded vigorously. We have as much right to that inheritance as you do. More, actually, since we're older. I sat quietly through their rants, their demands, their threats to drag me through court. They'd hired a lawyer who specialized in elder abuse cases, certain they could prove undue influence. The irony was almost funny. They were fighting so hard for money they'd never cared about while she was alive. For months, they made my life hell. My brother showed up at my work, demanding I sign over half the house. My sister called me daily, screaming about fairness and family loyalty. They spread rumors in our small town, painting me as a manipulative gold digger who'd isolated a vulnerable old woman. The truth was simpler and more painful than they could imagine. 5 years ago, when Grandma first started forgetting things, I was the only one who noticed. While they were busy with their careers and social lives, I was helping her pay bills and grocery shopping. When she fell and broke her hip, I took family leave to care for her. My siblings visited twice during her 3-month recovery. I moved in with her after that, telling everyone it was temporary. It lasted until she died peacefully in her sleep last spring. During those final years, she was heartbreakingly clear about her family. She knew who called, who visited, who remembered her birthday. She kept a notebook where she tracked every interaction, every missed holiday, every broken promise. They only come around when they need money, she told me one afternoon. But you're here because you love me. The will reading was scheduled for a Tuesday morning. My siblings arrived with their lawyer, armed with documents and determination. They were so confident they'd already started planning how to split the property. Mr. Fitzpatrick, Grandma's attorney for 40 years, adjusted his glasses and began reading. The house, the savings, the antique furniture, all to me. My siblings' faces grew redder with each item. Then came the part they weren't expecting. To my remaining grandchildren, who showed me through their actions what family truly means, I leave $1 each, the exact value of their presence in my final years. The silence was deafening, but Grandma wasn't finished. Mr. Fitzpatrick continued reading her personal message, which she dictated and signed in front of witnesses. I was not manipulated or confused. I made this decision with a clear mind after watching my family's true colors for years. To those who would challenge this will, know that I have documented every missed visit, every ignored phone call, every time you asked for money but never asked how I was feeling. My brother's lawyer quietly packed his briefcase. There was no case to contest. My sister started crying, not from grief, but from rage, at losing what she'd never earned. That afternoon, I sat on Grandma's porch, now mine, reading the final letter she'd left specifically for me. Thank you for seeing me as a person, not a bank account, it read. Use this house to build the family they never gave you. I still live there 5 years later, hosting Sunday dinners for friends who've become my chosen family. My siblings never cashed their dollar checks.